Hello everyone and happy Transfer Tuesday. Transfer Tuesday is the day of the week where we move our money in the right direction no matter which financial goal we are going after, no matter how much we can afford to transfer or contribute. Your transfers also don't have to just occur on a Tuesday. I make multiple transfers throughout the week, just depending on what's going on, but I always like to make an additional transfer for Tuesdays for these videos. For me today, I do have an investment and then a couple of transfers, and then I will make another one for this video. I'm going to start with investing, and that is just one thing because I did get paid on February 15th. And whenever I get paid, I also contribute to my 401k. So from my paycheck, I contribute 32%. For some reason, I keep thinking it's 30%, but it's 32%. And that is $940.80 from me. And then my company matches 6%, and that is $176.40 for a total of $1,117.20. Now, the last time that I mentioned my 401k, that I mentioned contributing to it, there was a comment or a concern that I've been putting too much into my 401k, that I'm going to lose out on the company match toward the end of the year. That is not the case because I only get paid twice a month. I know that a lot of people get paid every other week, but for the company that I work at, we get paid on the 15th of the month. Sometimes it's a little before, sometimes a little bit after, just depending on if the 15th falls on a weekend. And then we also get paid on the final day of the month, sometimes a little before, just depending, again, if it's on a weekend. So then obviously in the whole year, I receive 24 paychecks. And if you take $940.80, multiply that by 24, I'm actually underneath $23,000 for the year. Like if I just do this, then I won't hit the max that we can put towards our 401k. But I will be getting a bonus at the end of March, and that's not accounted for in like the Guideline app. The Guideline is where our 401k is held. Once I receive my bonus, I'll probably have to adjust down to like 30%, maybe 28, 29. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out then. But yeah, with what I'm doing right now, I actually would not hit 23,000, but with the bonus, I would be able to, and I can adjust from there. And also I would be getting my full company match through the end of the year. For every paycheck, they'll still be matching 6%. So hopefully that clears that up. But I promise y'all, like I check in on this very frequently, so don't you worry, I'm paying attention to it. One of my top goals is to max out my 401k, so I am keeping an eye on those numbers. Don't worry, I will not go over, and I will make sure to get my full company match. Okay, now we can move on to my savings. Right now, my focus is my business sinking fund. I have a goal of $4,000 for this account. And this is just extra cash for me to have when I take my business full time or when I take my entrepreneurial sabbatical, just so I have a nice cushion for any business expenses that will come up. As of last Transfer Tuesday, I reached $2,500 in this sinking fund. And since then, I have made a couple of transfers because of payday. So on February 16th, I don't know why I waited. Both of these I waited to make the transfers for whatever reason, just because I guess I just wanted to make sure everything looked good with my main checking account. But from my Regions checking account, that one receives $500 from my direct deposit. So I did go ahead and transfer that full $500 on February 16th to this business sinking fund. And then the other day, I believe it was on Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I went ahead and made a transfer from my Truist checking account that I recently opened for a bonus, a $300 bonus. $500 also goes to that checking account for my direct deposit. So I transferred the full $500 from that to this business sinking fund. And those are the only two that I have done so far. And I am going to go ahead and make another transfer right now, but it's not going to be as large. I do want to finish out the sinking fund this month. So I'll have to wait until my next payday to go ahead and wrap it up. But for today, I'm going to pull from my main checking account to my business sinking fund and transfer $50. So I'll pop the confirm page up on the screen as I confirm. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop up my Transfer Tuesday tracker. I do have this available for purchase on my Etsy shop along with a number of other Google Sheets templates. So we already talked about my 401k, but obviously the goal there is $23,000. I did add $940.80. We still have quite some time until the end of the year, till I were to max that out. And then with my business sinking fund, like I said last week, I was at $2,500. Over the last week, I've added 1,050, which is pretty good. And now the balance is $3,550, which means I am $450 away from my goal, which is very exciting. Strong transfers this week. Next week is the final transfer Tuesday of February. And I don't know what things are going to look like. It'll probably just be another small transfer, but we will wait to see what happens because then I get paid soon after that. So that's it for my Transfer Tuesday. Please comment down below what you did to move your money in the right direction. Even if it's $1, $5, whatever it is, it still counts and it's still progress. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.